I might be doing a few gags a little bit later on, ladies, with 4-letter words in that you might not appreciate, and the management have told me to tell you up front. Okay, words like cook and dust and iron, stuff like that. But I will tell you just a little bit about myself. I come from a little village in Essex, as Johnny said, a place called Basildon. And it's fantastic round here. We had this guy moving next door to us. He's half American and half Iraqi. And he's his own worst enemy, actually. We got a German Shepherd moving the other side, keeps jumping the fence and digging up our garden. And he's got this dog. That's for you, man, right. And I've been living in Basildon for quite a time now. I've just moved house, and my next door neighbour, I've been living in this new house for 3 weeks, okay? And my next door neighbour, yesterday, is the first time that he spoke to me in 3 weeks. Banging on my door at 4:15 in the morning. I mean, just as well I was still up playing the drums. So, I'll tell you just a bit about... I was out on the outskirts of London, I stopped off in this pub, and it's called the George and the Dragon. And I went in, and there's nobody in there, and I tapped on the bar, and this lady came out, she went, "What do you want?" I went, "Oh, it's George in." So, I'm on my way in here tonight, and you've never seen anything like it. I stopped off in the motorway services, and I bought myself a ham sandwich and an apple, and I went to the counter, and I said to the lady, I'm ever so sorry, I've only got a £50 note. She said, "Well, you'll have to put the apple back." Now I know who drives on the motorways, you see. But I'm on my way in, and I've got all the... Johnny sent me all the details of how to get here and everything else. Got all the details, and I'm sitting, and the police, Metropolitan Police, fantastic, do a great job. But he came up to the car, he looked in, he said, "Hello, sir." He said, "We've been watching you for the last 10 or 15 minutes, you appear to be lost." I said, "Yes, I am actually." He said, "Well, where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to Cafe de Paris." And he looked, he said, "What, you?" I said, "Yeah, me." He said, "It's open, you know." I said, "I'm going there, the Lord's Taverners, they're putting on a show tonight, and I'm doing some comedy tonight, you know, and there's some great actor." And he said to me, he said, "Can you prove it?" And I thought, well, he wouldn't have said that to you guys. I thought, never mind. So I got the paperwork and I showed it to him. He said, "Oh, you're the wrong side of town. You need to go down there, down the A4, all the way in. You don't know where you'll park. Just keep following it and you'll see it on your left-hand side. But you need to keep following. Thank you very much." And I'm just about to pull away. And he said, "Excuse me, sir, but that doesn't appear to be a local accent you have here." I said, "Well done, Poirot." I said, "No, it isn't actually." He said, "Well, where do you come from?" I said, "I come from Basildon." in Essex, and he said, "Could you prove it?" So I took the seatbelt off, got out the car and stabbed him. That gag, and I said, every time I do that, I end up with terrible, terrible headaches. And he said, "Well, I'm really not surprised." He said, "But, you know, wait to get rid of that without taking medication." He said, "Do what I do." He said, "I wait for my wife to be in bed asleep, and I roll the duvet back to her waist. And then I take the straps off of her nightdress and I roll this back to her waist. And then I rub my forehead up and down in her cleavage." Yeah, that was my reaction. I said, "You were kidding." He said, "It works every time, you should try it." I thought, I'll give it a go. Well, I saw him about 6 weeks later. I said, "Doctor, I tried that and it got rid of my headache like that. By the way, nice bedroom." Time to move. I've got to get back because my mum, Mrs, she's suffering from that laryngitis, and I don't want to miss another minute of that silence. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've done an absolutely magnificent job just being here tonight. Johnny, thank you for putting it on tonight, and Merv and all the gang. But enjoy the rest of your night. From me and Irving, thank you very much.